Hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gortat. And the rebound goes to Martin. Watch, wide open. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Quinn Snyder this season taking over as head coach of the Utah Jazz. Snyder said the fit is terrific. He loves player development. Certainly a nice compliment to this young roster. Snyder's road in the coaching ranks has been a winding one, but he said the adversity he's faced has made him a better coach and a better person. Gentlemen.
His time has come, Doris. All the makings of a great coach. Thank you. Morris checked in for John Wall. The Wizards have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Washington trailing. And Blanche kicks to Moore. Moore again to Paul. He dishes it to Gortat. Back to Paul. The 3. Shot's good. Paul's got 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Moore again to Kid Gilchrist. Gordon dishes to George. 3-pointer, Martin. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Jazz leading by 4. Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Fades away. Can't get it to go. And we're through 2 here in a good one. Jazz lead by 4. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Paul George really making a difference here.
As effective as he was slashing at the hoop in that first half, he was even better finishing once he got there.
Those were some incredible dunks we saw. I mean, incredible. I can't imagine he'll be able to top those in the last 2 quarters.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Been a very solid outing for George. 13 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
Well, that's important, Clark. I mean, he's conscious of the fact that moving the ball around gets the defense to move. It forces them to work, and it creates a better offensive flow for his own team.
They've got Paul George. Wall up there with Etuan Moore. And there's Gordon. And it's Plumlee in at center. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. Paul passes to Gortat. Cloak loose. All with it. He's picked up by Lee. And Wall kicks to George. Kick out to Moore. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz leading by 4. The drive by Paul. Here's Gortat. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, an interesting statement came from the mouth of CP3 last year when he mentioned that he feels that Allen Iverson was the most influential player ever. Interesting. Most probably would have said Jordan.
When you talk about Allen Iverson's influence, you know, Chris Paul wears the number 3 jersey in honor of Iverson. Paul was about 10 years old when the answer started his NBA career, so a huge influence.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. George with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. And Quentin Lee gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Gordon. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
And you look at Chris Paul and Allen Iverson. What similarities do you see in there?
Well, really just size. That's the only thing. Allen Iverson was a speed merchant. Chris has tremendous and deceptive speed, a little stronger, more of a quarterback. AI was just a flat-out killer as a scorer. I mean, the guy did some amazing stuff for a long time at his size. I mean, he was 6 feet tall and 150, 160 pounds is all, and just put buckets on guys like I hadn't seen a small guy do since Nate Archibald. And Isaiah Thomas was similar, but a little stronger.
Wall dishes to Gordon. Stolen by Henson. Paul with the ball. And it's Gordon picking him up. Now here's Henson. Not a lot of room. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Clock at 4. Shoots from the line. And George with the block. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. And that's 15 points for Paul George.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Knocked away. Stolen by Gordon. Nobody near George. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. Over in the corner, Lee fires for 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Gordon's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Wall. And now a 3-point Washington lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Utah calls timeout.
You know, one thing you like when you look at this young Jazz team is the size that's already in place there. Not only size, but good, young, strong players that have some athleticism. And that'll serve you well when you do make your way to the playoffs, because it allows you to play playoff-type basketball, which is usually more physical and played more in the half court.
George with the screen on Augustine. Wall, that's Happy. They get it again. Kick out to Moore. George passes to Wall. Passes to Humphries. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Carroll with the rebound. Carroll's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Augustine kicks to Carroll. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. And the Jazz lead by 3. Outside for George. Moore. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Moore's got 12.
And he knocks down a 3 of his own.
And even if he didn't, he just made it personal, coming right back with a 3 of his own there.
Here's Favors. A second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. He's got 7.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The 3 from George. Kick out to Moore. The Wizards working the ball around now. Wall's shot is off.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Gordon kicks to Carroll. Out left to the wing. Augustine against Wall. Humphries with the steal. Here's George. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
And it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Rebound by the Wizards. Washington calls timeout.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs. But the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
The Wizards did have more experience than most people realized last year, helped in the playoffs and in the regular season.
For the Wizards, Watch comes in for Miles Plumlee. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Moore. Wall attacking. And he takes that one up and powers it through. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Offensive rebound.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Wall draws the double. Kicks it to George. Puts it up. And it comes off the front of the rim. Having veterans in the locker room is such a benefit in so many ways. Wizards have to owe some of their success last season to that.
Well, you know, veteran players bring perspective. They bring professionalism. They bring experience. And those are attributes that you can't be a playoff team without. And it served the Wizards well that they had those vets.
Augustine dishes to Favors. Rejected by Wall. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. George with the ball. And Wall kicks to George. Humphries the pass to Smith. The kick out to Wall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Three-pointer Augustine. No good. And the Wizards now going the other way. To the inside. And Wall kicks to Humphries. And the foul called on Ben Gordon. That's his first foul. And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 4. Pass to Smith. Lots of room. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Outside Carroll. That is good. Carroll's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Blotch. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 5.